Hello and welcome back to another Space Engineers showcase video. In today's video we're looking at a small land vehicle which is called the Wartrak, which is this thing right here. It's a tiny little assault vehicle for you to drive around and blast your enemies with those gatling guns at the top there. Yes, it doesn't really have any kind of purpose in proper survival mode. You'll still get shredded in seconds by turrets. It's just fun to play around with these types of vehicles. So pressing F10 and finding it in the spawn menu, it'll be somewhere around here. There it is, the Wartrak. This vehicle is 112 small blocks. It uses no DLC blocks, it uses no mods, and that is that. However, those wheels there, if you wish to try and replicate this thing right here, how they've been overlapped, you will need to use a certain mod that has these all clipped together, so you can just cut them off and paste them onto your vehicle. But that's all detailed on this items workshop page. So we're going to start by having a quick look around, then we're going to drive this thing across the surface of the alien planet, which is very weird today. It is very weird. It's like we have sections of this area where it looks like it was going to go into a mountainside, but yeah, it just continues along with this little plane. So at the very front of this vehicle, we have got ourselves some ramming spikes. Proper ramming spikes this time, made out of steel blocks. Now these are going to be the first things that get broken on this while you're driving around. I just can't seem to avoid breaking them when I did my little testing. But behind that, we got ourselves some lovely battered armoured blocks in this reddish pinkish colour. And above that, we got ourselves some gatling guns to blast your enemies. Now there isn't any fancy connection types onto these guns, so you will need to manually load these yourself. And as we come around the side here, we can see the wheels, how they've been connected up onto the body. We've got ourselves a little safety rail in case you're carrying a small child with you while you're going to wage war on the pirates. And as we move all the way around to the back, we've got some rear spikes which can be used to hop up and get into this truck. We then have some lopsided spikes that sit right here just for decoration, and then we come across onto some half blocks in the battered armor skin all the way across to our small control seat, which is how we're going to drive this vehicle. And that basically covers the outside. There's not too much to talk about with this. It's just a funny looking design and quite a lot of fun. We do have a small reactor underneath, and there is a secondary reactor over there. How you're going to access these, I have no idea. We have some gyroscopes on there because this thing can go bloody fast, and you will be getting a lot of air if you go over a cliff edge. So with that all said and out the way, let's go and get into my character and we shall drive this. Now this is a very unique vehicle because it allows you to turn on the spot thanks to the programmable block it is using. It's got the skid script on there, which has been hidden away somewhere on here. So if I come into here, here's a programmable block. God knows where that is on here. It's probably hidden away in this confuddlement at the front under the gatling guns. But that allows us to turn on the spot like a proper tank. Number 1 on our toolbar is for our gatling guns right there. So of course if we're in survival mode, this is going to be very limiting in terms of how much you can fire it, because you do have to have ammunition loaded directly into them. So going for a little drive, we have quite a slow ramp up, and then it just goes bolt speed forwards into that tree. There we go, we can just ramp off that. It does not matter. This thing is very hard to flip, and this surface is very bumpy. I'm not too sure what has happened to the alien planet here. But yeah, we can just keep going along. We've just broken the front. There is a cliff edge. Doesn't matter. Let's just go over here. And yeah. And then we just fall over to here. Now I'm just going to spawn it in so we can do... What is going on with this alien planet? What is this? Oh, never mind. So in terms of its speed, we do have a small little ramp up time, just like for the first 2 seconds, and then it just goes bolt speed once it's adjusted those wheels, once that script has got into play. And then we can just drive it around and hopefully use... Oh god, I really wish this planet was flat. We might need to use a proper planet. So I'm just going to paste in a new vehicle here. Let's just go and drop it like that. Actually, I think I'm close enough to the surface. I just thought it was quite a pretty screenshot. But just come over here. Let's just teleport up here. Take control of my player. And down we go. Oh, we were quite far away from the ground. Oh dear. I'm sure this thing is fine. I think it could take that. Yeah, that's fine, but we'll just use a new one for the sake of it. So now we're on a proper planet. There shouldn't be anything wonky with the Mars-like planet. We can drive this around, and it is very smooth. We can get up to some great speeds. turning is a bit of an issue once we have got speed. So this is me trying to turn right. It's not going too well. We do have to kind of put our parking brakes on and then do a little turn like so if you want to do some sharp turning. But we can just drive this around here. Looks great on the Mars-like planet. There is the alien planet from before. And there is, I don't know what that is, could be an asteroid. Seems a bit close for an asteroid. But let's go wrap it up this, and then that'll be it for this video because there's not too much else to talk about. And there we go. Off we go. We can sort of control it with our mouse. Oh god, we're doing a flip. Please land. Look at that. Brilliant landing. But yes, that is it for the Wartrak. It's a funny little vehicle if you wish to go around and shoot some enemies with these little gatling guns at the front there. So if you do want to play with it, it'll be in the description below, and I'll be back with another showcase video some point soon. Bye bye.